You're listening to the Dominate Radio Show.
Well, we've heard about planking, we've heard of owling, we've heard of Tebowing, all these internet crazes, and we have some students from Newcastle, England, that started the next internet craze, which is milking. So we have Toby with us, all the way from Newcastle, England. Just woke up. So Toby, tell us, what is milking?
Well, milking is a pretty simple concept. It involves going to a shop and buying any size sort of container of milk. We originally did it with 4 pints, and going to different locations that are sort of amusing and interesting and pouring the milk over your head and having your friends film it.
What possessed you to do this? Was it a dare, or what started?
It started out as a dare. We were all just sat in our kitchen at home, on a bit hyper on a Sunday afternoon, and I'm not really quite sure how the whole thing happened. But someone dared me to go outside. There's a Starbucks opposite our house, and someone dared me to go out there and pour the milk over my head in front of the people there, see how they reacted. And I decided to go and do it, and we put it up on Facebook, and it got quite popular. A couple of my friends decided to go and do a few more shots around Newcastle, and we made it into this video and put it on YouTube, thinking we might get a few hits from my friends, and it got pretty it went a bit crazy.
Is it splashing? Is it splashing all over everyone? Are you getting all over the women's clothing at all? Are you that close?
I think if you watch our video, we made an effort not to try and get it on anyone else. 'Cause obviously that's a bit annoying if we want a bit to ourselves, and fair enough. But obviously we try not to get it on anyone else. But I think a couple of other people have uploaded videos where they do the splash on other people, which probably isn't very helpful and doesn't do the whole milking craze much good. So I'd say make every effort to try and only cover yourself in milk.
Yeah.
So what notoriety have you received so far from this, other than our wonderful radio show?
I mean, it's very, very bizarre. I mean, we woke up and I think there was someone on a radio station in London decided to go out and do it in the middle of London, which is when we started kind of realising how crazy it was going. That someone on the other side of the country was going and pouring milk on their head. And I think one of our favourite ones so far is there was a TV breakfast show in Canada where the host poured a sort of big jar of milk over his head on their morning show. It's just very, very bizarre to be sat there in our grubby little kitchen in Newcastle and someone on the other side of the world is pouring milk on their head because we decided to do it.
Yeah. There's no danger if you're lactose intolerant. I mean, this isn't gonna. Have you thought of all that?
Well, soy milking is of course an option. It doesn't necessarily have to be milk, as the other students have shown. But I think it's something about milk, the colour as it falls on your face. But I think there's almond milk and soy milk, and there are other options available for the lactose intolerant.
I'm going to go ahead and predict right here with Toby as our witness on the Dominate radio show that gluing is going to be the next craze.
Glue.
Glue.
Did you ever eat glue when you were in I don't know if that's...
Did I ever eat glue?
You ever eat glue, yeah. It's pretty common in the States.
I don't remember any specific examples of eating glue, but I'm sure glue has probably passed through my lips at some point. Are you thinking of the sort of really sort of big syrupy glue?
Ooh, syrup. Yeah, I like it.
You know what I mean? With syrup, yeah. I mean, when you start thinking about it properly, there's all sorts of options. You can do a real slow motion one with syrup as it sort of slowly drips down your face.
Milking.
Yeah.
We're passing along. We want it to hit the States big.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've had a little bit of exposure, but I mean, I think everyone in America needs to get out, have a good think about milking. We're also looking for maybe some celebrity milkers.
Very good call. There is a surplus of milk.
Want to milk themselves?
Yeah. Yes. No breast milk though. You would never do breast milking, right?
Probably not at my stage in life.
Yeah. I gave it up a few years ago myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good. I've seen it in Time Magazine, Huffington Post. And I even noticed on Saturday Night Live they mentioned milking being the next YouTube craze. So I don't know if you caught that, but it's catching on, and we're doing our part to keep everyone informed. So Toby, if you are willing, we would love for you to demonstrate the milking.
You put me under a lot of pressure there. Do I need to do it right now? Or when I was going to change? Do you know what? I'm going to do it for you. I'll take you on a tour of the house. I might suddenly run out of battery, We'll have a look. Okay. So this is the kitchen. I'm afraid it's not very nice in here right now. But this is the very kitchen where milking was conceived. This is the very fridge. Now, this is going to be rather embarrassing if we don't have any milk, but we do. Not a huge amount, but we do have some milk there. There it is. And let me try and set my laptop out in the alleyway where milking first took place. So it's the middle of winter, obviously, in here. There's a light. Should I just go and do it then?
Yeah, go for it.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Look at that.
Yeah, and that is milking. Simple as that. You just want a strong hand technique. Keep pouring down there and just take it. There you go.
Oh man, Toby, we appreciate you doing that. And are you off to a job interview right now?
Well, probably only one in the dairy industry.